The Cathedral of Learning. Perhaps no building on the University of Pittsburgh campus is more emblematic of the university than the Cathedral of Learning. Conceived during the Roaring '20s, it ran into the Great Depression and wasn't completed until 1936 or 37 or so, with a little help from the WPA too. Again, the cathedral was part of the WPA works during the Roosevelt administration. As we've seen throughout the country, things were getting done and completed and finished with the WPA during the Depression and Roosevelt. And this is one of them here, the Cathedral of Learning in Pittsburgh. Actually Oakland, on the University of Pittsburgh campus. It is the second tallest educational building in the world, topped only by Moscow University, which probably built it just to be the tallest. But in the Western world here, this is the daddy of all education buildings in the university. Okay. All right. Let's take a look inside. Okay, we're inside now, the Cathedral of Learning. You can see where it gets its name. It is very dim, perhaps is the word I'm looking for. Certainly Gothic, moody. Okay. All the years that I went to this school, I never studied in here. I guess, it's just, light therapy. It's just too dim for me, too depressing for me, if you will. But it is something to, it's a spectacle of sorts. You got Vermont green slate on the floor. The details are hand carved. All these stones are hand carved. Okay. A lot of work went into this, no doubt. The vaulted ceiling is 4 stories high. The cathedral itself is 40 stories high. Okay. One of the cool things about this is that you have, like some cathedral or some huge, castle or something. You got these little alcoves and these little things here that just kind of, appear and disappear in the commons room. This is called the commons room. It's the main floor here, the first floor of the cathedral. Okay, but so and FYI, guys, none of these are like private enough. Okay, if you know what I mean. Okay, I mean, we got little spaces here, but nothing quite private enough for anything other than studying and books. Okay. Around the Commons room, you have a collection. I don't know if I can get this on. Yes, I can. You have around the Commons room are what's called nationality rooms, and there's a number of nationalities represented. I don't think there's a nationality probably in the world that's not been represented. Originally, the cathedral began with like 9 or 10 nationality rooms, and then it became, everybody wanted their own. So in time, there's like now 40 nationality rooms or something like that. And that's not to mention the classrooms, because there's now nationality classrooms. Okay. Yeah, so, and they are gorgeous, I must say. Every room, the nationality rooms certainly, are designed and decorated in that nationality, using their colors and designs and things like that. It's quite remarkable to see. And they take up most of the first floor here in the cathedral. And they're taking up second floor and third floor too, from what I've been reading lately about the popularity of the nationality rooms and the classrooms. So that's the Commons room. Okay. The classrooms really begin on the second floor, third floor, and in the 40 floors here in the cathedral, they have a lot of offices. The English department is here on the 5th floor. That's was usually my reason for coming in here when I was a student. But they have all kinds of offices here. Aerospace, I noticed on the directory as I was looking at it this morning. Just things that were out of this world during my tenure here at the university as a undergrad. But they have offices and classrooms throughout. They really make use of this building, and it's in contrast to, say, the tower, the student tower, or the tower in Texas, which now is no longer really employed or used for anything. It has so many stories, and most of them are empty. They only use like 4 or 5 floors of that tower, which is like 20 stories tall. But anyways, let's see how high we can get in the cathedral.